Welcome! So you want to learn to sing a song. You have a performance coming up or plan to do some karaoke, or you just want to be able to fully sing along to your favorite songs in the car. Either way, there's a song you want to learn and you need to learn it quick and easy. But how? Well, I'm not a professional singer, nor am I a teacher, nor am I certified in any way, but I figured it'd be fun to do this experiment. So I'm going to try and find the best method to learn that song in the least amount of time as easily as possible. Unless maybe you want to do it? Please? No? Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I'll do it. I got it. So I'll be learning 3 different songs in 3 days using 3 different methods. The goal of this experiment is to find the easiest and quickest method to learn a new song. So ideally, you'll leave this video knowing how to learn a song in as quick as 1 day. Emphasis on ideally. Now let's nail down the specs. Each day I will use a different method for each song and document my progress in learning the song. Now I keep saying learn, but what exactly does that mean? For the purposes of this experiment, I mean that I can sing it, or rather sing along to it without any issue, because singing is its own skill, which I realize requires much more time than just 1 day. So I want to be able to learn the lyrics of the song to the point where I can comfortably sing along to an instrumental of the song without needing any lyrics or karaoke video assistance. As for the methods of learning I use, I'm no expert on pedagogy or music, but I do know how to research, so I went online and learned how actual musicians learn music. And by that I mean I read Reddit forums, and I took 2 methods from there. The 2 methods are as follows. Learn it piece by piece and repeat them. Connect those pieces together to make bigger chunks. Repeat. Keep going until you have the whole song down. Play it slowly until it's natural to play it fast. This method comes from a r/guitar Reddit by ambitious_map7999. The other method is choose a song that's not too hard and not too easy. Listen to said song sung by different people. Study the lyrics as in the translation and story of the song. Look into previous works by the same composer to learn their style. Learn the lyrics as in memorizing the words. Speak it in rhythm. You start slow, then build up to performance speed, and then start using a sing-song voice, then transition into your singing voice. Then after that you sing it in a neutral syllable, just the pitches, no words. Sing it on a neutral syllable in rhythm. Find and work on tricky spots. Reinforce those. Add the words back in and start slow, then build back up to speed. Repetition is key here. Get to the point where you're comfy without instruments and the other stuff. Listen to the backtrack, hum along, learn how it fits together. Take note of where you come in early or late. Now fully sing the song. That one sounds pretty complicated. And that one comes from the r/singing Reddit by user Kiki Lani. The last method is the basic method that I'm sure almost everyone uses. Listen to it on repeat until I get comfortable enough to sing it without any problems. I'm gonna nail down a couple of specifics rather than just giving something vague like that, so for my method, I'm gonna listen to the full song 100 times, then sing along with it about 50 times, or at least until comfortable, and ideally that'll get me to the finish line and I'll know the song. I will be comparing the results from using each method with its respective song and giving the methods ratings based on how well the method worked for me and how well they fulfilled these 3 categories: how enjoyable it was, how easy it was, and how much time it took. Now for the 3 songs I chose, they had to be songs that I could sing but I didn't fully know yet, meaning I could have heard them before but can't sing along with them flawlessly. And these are the 3 that I chose: Flying by Last Dinosaurs, Collapse by Netflix, and I Should Have Stayed Home by Ryan Mack. I will also be recording the starting point, which will be me trying to sing the song before having applied any method or really learning it. It's gonna be embarrassing, but for science I will prevail. So you'll get to see how familiar I was with each song and a final result of studying using said methods. So let's get into it. This day was the day that I was most motivated, surprisingly. How ironic. I chose this song because I heard it before and I liked it and it seemed pretty easy to learn. I was wrong. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna get embarrassed and I'm nervous and I don't know if this is really gonna work, but oh well, for science. Yeah, I don't know if this really I should probably study up on the scientific method, but after this video. But yeah, I need to sing Lying by Last Dinosaurs. Yippee! I like the song, I've heard it before, but I just I don't know if I'll be able to sing it. Funny, we're tripping on the molly. You're pouring out your heart and it's all good. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real, honey. Don't think about the future. I know you've got a soul and it hurts too. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Honey, No te preocupes. You're pouring out your heart, but it's all good. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Cielo. No pienses a futuro. I know you've got a soul and it hurts too. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, just feel. Ooh. Don't be so nervous, you'll be fine. Ooh. We're flying tonight, keep your head high. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Ooh, don't be so nervous, you'll be fine. Ooh, we're flying tonight, keep your head high. Ooh, don't be so nervous, you'll be fine. Ooh, we're flying tonight, keep your head high. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Oh, I I messed that up. I just realized. Okay, well yeah, that's how well I know the song. So now I'm gonna go listen to it like 100 times and sing along with it 50 times, maybe, hopefully, ideally. That's what I'm supposed to do. And then we'll see how much better I get. Alright, so I will be the first to say, I barely learned. I barely learned anything. Like, I'm still very unfamiliar with the song. I know the basic gist of it, but I cannot for the life of me get the correct lyrics down. And I've listened to it for like 50 times, right? I was gonna do 100, but then I realized like that's like 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, ooh, let me lower that a bit. So like, I listened to it 50 plus times or so, and I cannot for the life of me learn the lyrics correctly. So yeah, you're gonna see it's kind of bad. Honey, we're tripping on the molly. You're pouring out your heart, but it's all good. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Honey, don't think about the future. You're pouring out your heart, but it's all good. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Look me in the eye, girl. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl. But there's something that I really want to know. Honey, no te preocupes. You're pouring out just 'cause it's all good. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Cielo, no pienses al futuro. No, you've got a soul and it hurts too. Don't think, just feel. Yeah, it's real. Ooh, don't be so nervous, you'll be fine. Ooh, We're flying tonight, keep your head high. Look me in the eye, girl, 'cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl, but there's something that I really want to know. 'Cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl, but there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl, 'cause you're always looking at your phone. Wait. Ooh, we're flying tonight, keep your head high. I have no idea what point we're in the song. You'll be fine. Ooh, we're flying tonight, keep your head high. Look me in the eye, girl, 'cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl, but there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl, 'cause you're always looking at your phone. Tell me it's a lie, girl, but there's something that I really want to know. Look me in the eye, girl, 'cause you're always looking at your phone. Okay, as you could very obviously see, I don't know the song that well, and that's after listening to it like that's the only song that I've been listening to. I can remember so many other songs much better than this one that I've listened to less. So like, you know, maybe trying to memorize something without really a strategy and just like repeatedly listening to it is not such a great way to do it. And one thing that I noticed while I was listening to this on repeat is I kind of would zone out like very badly. I would be playing other games, or I would be painting my nails, or I would always be doing some type of activity to keep myself distracted because I was bored. So maybe this method isn't so bad if you can really focus, but I can't. I can't focus. So not great if you can't focus. This method is not great. I have not learned the song and I've listened to it so much, which is a shame because I think it's a pretty song, but yeah, I have not learned the song. I was hoping that like this method would be at least somewhat decent because it's the easiest method. You know, you just put it on and you listen to it, but I did not learn a thing. The first time I knew it better because I was reading the lyrics, but I was not able to memorize the lyrics all that well. So yeah, this method kind of sucked ass. And now time to learn the second song. Alright, I will see y'all later. Bye bye. Maybe it's because this method left me pretty unguided and called for a lot less focus, but I was way more distracted during it, and it was actually pretty unpleasant as time passed because I could feel myself not getting very close to the end goal, and I like succeeding, so that was hard for me. The day before left me bored and unmotivated, so that's where I started. I chose this song because it was cool and was by an artist that I was told about, so I heard this song and thought it would be challenging as a rap type song, so it'd be good to test with this experiment. Ideally, the method that I choose at the end would work with any type of song, so I wanted to try to get as many different styles of songs as I could in the experiment. I did as best as I could, but I only had 3 options, so you know, I did my best. Alright, for the second song, I'm gonna be learning. It's Collapse by Nefix. Alright, let's see what I can do. Till I collapse, I'll be moving too fast. Got my foot up on the gas, full throttle till I crash. I'm back with a vengeance. You don't see me in this, I will be ascending. I don't ever slack. I got my eyes on the prize, what I see for my life. I don't float, no I fly, do or die. 'Cause you gotta do or die, there ain't no compromise. Get ready for a fight. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? A fight till I collapse. Lapse, 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 lapse. fight till I collapse. Lapse, 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 lapse. I fight till I collapse. My energy is unmatched. I don't get tired, no I don't get gassed. I'm back, still working to surpass. Everybody getting past, on my way up fast, no slack. So watch out for me now, everybody in this town will be looking at my crown. I'll attack, I got knuckles all red, bloody drips from the scabs, bloody fists from the jabs. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it. And this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. Ta-da! That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I think it's so much easier when like it's not singing. I don't know, and this rap's kind of like easy, so that was nice. And now to learn it fully. I think I'm learning that like, if possible, have lyrics to where you can read them, because learning it all in your head, that's hard. But yeah, I will see y'all later when I've learned it. Bye bye! Hello, okay, finally learned the second song. I will say this method was a lot more intensive than I anticipated, and I remembered that I struggle with learning for some reason. Like I'll learn and I'll get really good at it and then I'll completely forget it and then I learn it again, and there's like muscle memory there, but like as soon as I try and remember something, it just disappears from my brain. So there were constant moments of like, again, that graph where it's like, oh, I'm doing really good, I'm learning so fast, I'll be done with this in no time, and it's like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. How did I forget it? I just learned it. So that's worth noting. I don't know if that's a me thing or like a common thing, but yeah, that happened a lot. I pulled up a counter, right? Anytime I would mess up, I would restart the song from the beginning of whatever point I was learning from. I pulled up a counter to count how many times I restarted the song. It is at 180, but this one was a lot more intensive. It required me to focus a lot more, but I am very easily distracted. Like even now, I have stuff on the side. I had to really focus. But I did see progress. So this one is a very effective learning method is what I learned. But that's enough talk. Let me show you what I learned. All right, here we go. Till I collapse. I'll be moving too fast, got my foot up on the gas, full throttle till I crash. I'm back with a vengeance, you gon' see me in this, I will be ascending, I don't ever slack. I got my eyes on the prize, what I see for my life. I don't float, no I fly, do or die. Cause you gotta do or die, there ain't no compromise, get ready for a fight. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it. And this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. My energy is unmatched. I don't get tired, no I don't get gassed. I'm back, still working to surpass. Everybody getting past, on my way up fast, no slack. So watch out for me now, everybody in this town will be looking at my crown. I'll attack, I got my knuckles all wrapped, blood drips from the scabs, bloody fists from the jabs. Do you want to see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it. And this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. But yeah, oh my god, I'm glad I didn't mess up. That was so nerve-wracking. But yay, I did it! Now I have to learn the hardest way. It's gonna be the most intensive, or at least it seems like it. Maybe I'll learn faster? I don't know. But yeah, I'll be learning I Should Have Stayed Home by Ryan Mack, so I will see you later. So I went into this method unsure if this entire experiment could be pulled off in the time frame I chose, but I kept working diligently and almost immediately started seeing results, which made me happy. This method felt intensive at times, but also felt kind of standard. This is a method I would essentially use to memorize pieces in middle school band, and it feels a lot more like a game to me, like Simon Says, and it's definitely effective. It can get frustrating and tiring sometimes, but the results speak for themselves. I still had lingering feelings of doubt. What if this method took too long and I wasn't able to learn it in time and ruined all the results or ruined the entire experiment? I was also worried if the parameters of this experiment were good enough to call scientific, and which would be more of a fair method, giving them the same time frame or just seeing how long it takes using each method. Needless to say, I chose to give them all the same time frame of roughly 5 to 7 hours. But yeah, I did it anyways, and I recorded a bit of the process with this method since it was a lot more in-depth. Okay, after several distractions, I can finally do it with the lyrics. It's still kind of rough though, so go easy on me. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Feeling out of place in this place right now. Everything is changed for the worse somehow. Everyone's off the face and I'm the odd one out. The DJ isn't great and the music's loud. Ooh, I would rather be in my bed sleeping than deal with all these people. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Someone put me out of my misery. Feel like everyone here is judging me. How do you call this fun, or it's a mystery? Call it what you want, please stop calling me. Ooh, I would rather be in my bed sleeping than deal with all these people. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I should have stayed at home. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 I should have stayed at home. Yippee! There was that one. Now I have to actually go learn it. Oh god. I don't. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so for this method, I'm gonna record like 1 hour and see where I get because this one's complicated. Y'all have to come with me. If I have to suffer through this, you have to come with me too. Okay, it says step 1, choose a song, not too hard, not too easy. Okay, got that. Listen to songs sung by different people. No one has done a cover. There's I Should Have Been Home covers, which is I think a song by Dua Lipa. No, it's not. Whose song is this? Blaze Folly. But no one has done a cover for I Should Have Stayed Home by Brian Mack, which is the song that we're gonna learn. Why has no one done a cover? There's a Nightcore version. Guess I have to skip that step. Step 3, study the lyrics. Okay, I'm looking at the lyrics here. Okay, so they're like at a party and they're like, I kind of don't like being at this party. And everyone's not sober. And the person's like, I'm the only one sober or something. And then they're taking shots. So their friends are like wasted. Okay, so you regretted coming to the party. Okay, so apparently this is a reoccurring event. So again, more regret. There's cocaine now. A lot of we get to the second half, so they're kind of like, I don't get it. How is this fun to people? It's a mystery to me. You know what? Actually, I don't care to think about it too much. Please stop calling me to these parties. So apparently he gets repeatedly invited. You should probably help your friends off the floor, my guy. So that's the overall story. Let's see, what's the next step? Look into previous works done by the same composer to learn their style. Now I just have to listen to more Ryan Mack songs. That was Fling for the Summer. That one's cute. Okay, I'll Be On My Way was really cute. Steel pan drum in the background, that was fun. I enjoy a good steel pan moment. Technically 3 songs in. Starting to realize a pattern. How about Forever and Ever and Always? Forever and Always was cute. I can see why it's a wedding song, or like referred to as a wedding song. Use of a piano. He does like a like whisper singing, like forever and always. I liked it. There was like a piano thing. It was very pretty at the very end. Here's that moment. Wish You the Worst. That one was fun. There was only like 3 examples. The amount of examples is not equivalent how good the song is, but it was like only 3 and it just kept repeating it. So they're just gonna be like, man, that was a bad day. You gotta wish him a bad life. You gotta say like, oh, I hope you get a flat tire on the way home and you don't have a spare. I hope one of your windows breaks and it's on a side that your home insurance doesn't cover. You gotta really go for it. If you're gonna jab at them, do it like harshly, make sure they regret living. Something very inconvenient. Maybe that was a little too harsh. Only Humans on there. That was cute. I like that one. Had a good message. We take L's sometimes and it's okay. We're only human. Don't be too hard on yourself. Paprika approved. I don't know what that like was, but like that was cool. I like that. I like weird sound effects. Okay, Sleepyhead should be a good one. I could definitely see it in the background of a movie or something. Wake up, sleepyhead, don't be dreaming. Alright, we've gotten like a general sense of who Ryan Mack is as a composer. So then, now that we know who Ryan Mack is as a composer, what's the next step? Learn the lyrics. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is probably a really good way to learn a song fully in like a week. Oh my god, just different steps. Speak the text without rhythm to memorize the words, so I have to go memorize words. I will be back when I have quote-unquote memorized words. Local VTuber rediscovers song structure. I feel really dumb because I really thought I learned something. It's like, no. Okay, so it's been about an hour, I want to say. I use this memorization tool, which is actually pretty good. It's used for memorizing speeches, but what I did is I just like put in the song lyrics, but took out like the extra ooh and la-da-da-da-da-da-da. I took out all that and just put like all the actual words down. I got it like decently memorized. Do I know the structure? I'm not sure. That's what I'm about to double check right now. For the most part, I know the lyrics that go in the song, so that's a good start. Highly recommend the memorization tool. It is on the screen right now. It is memorizer.me. Pretty good. Recommend. We're gonna call that donezo and we're gonna move on to the next step. Then speak it in rhythm, start slow, then build up to performance speed. So I want to be able to recite the entire thing in rhythm or in tempo or so as best as I can do, and then I'll start incorporating. I've kind of already been using a sing-songy voice, but I'll incorporate it more, and I will see you in a while. Okay, I'm back. I finally finished learning the song. It took a while. Thoughts on it after, because I need to hurry up and do it before I forget the song. Feeling out of place in this place right now. Everything is changed for the worse somehow. Everyone's on the face and I'm the odd one out. DJ isn't great and the music's loud. Ooh, I would rather be in my bed sleeping, ooh, than deal with all these people. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-la-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Someone put me out of this misery. Feel like everyone here is judging me. How do you call this fun, or it's a mystery? Call it what you want, please stop calling me. Ooh, I would rather be in my bed sleeping, ooh, than deal with all these people. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-la-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. All my friends are on the floor. I can't do this anymore. I should have stayed at home. These days don't feel the same. Everyone's on cocaine. I swear I hate this place. I should have stayed at home. Ba-la-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 I should have stayed at home. Ba-la-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 I should have stayed at home. Ta-da! I fucking learned it. I will say it's not as intense as it felt, and it definitely felt more in depth. It did require me to like actually learn, and I feel more assured in like what I know about the song, and there was a lot less moments of me completely forgetting it, and it may have been because the song structure was relatively easy, but I think all the songs that I chose shared that. They all shared like a relatively easy thing, but this one I feel like I know a lot more. And so yeah, that method, that one took about 6-ish hours on and off. There's been a night between each of the different methods, so I'm remembering it through the night, which is great because have you ever been to a class and you learn something, then you leave the class and then the next day you don't remember in the class? That was me in school all the time. That's a testament to all the methods, except for the first one because, you know, I did not remember that one. But yeah, I will talk more in depth about each of the methods in a bit, which is right now for y'all because editing. I chose this song because it was a standard song and seemed well within my skill range, which was a part of the method steps. They literally said, choose a song that's not too hard, not too easy. This one sounded a lot more intensive than it was in practice. In reality, I think it was just more steps written out, but they were all pretty easy steps. The only thing is I'm not sure if studying the artist's works really helped with anything. I did it anyways and I still can't tell if it really helped. Maybe it did? With this method, I feel like I progressed a lot faster than the other methods, but again, I'm not sure if that was because of the easiness of the lyrics or if this method was that good. The lyric memorization first, then piecing it together with the rhythm, I feel really helped a lot. I also want to say at some point it felt like I was ready, but there were still steps left, so I had to like hold myself back to do the proper process. So maybe that's a bit of a testament to how effective this method is. Okay, so time for the overview and comparison. I'm calculating the total score by adding the 3 scores from enjoyability, easiness, and how effective the method was, averaging them, and that'll be the overall score. Method 1 sucked. Don't do that one. It's not effective and harder, and if you get distracted often like me, it won't work. It was boring and just so bad. Enjoyability, 1 out of 10 because the song was good, but I hated the method and it made me feel really, really dumb. Easiness, 8 out of 10. Listening to a song that many times back to back is a kind of torture, I think. It just hurts to hear a song but not know it, especially as you watch time pass. Like, I've listened to this how many times now and I still don't know it? It was the easiest method, but at what cost? This method took 6 or 7 hours, and how well did this method work for me? 0 out of 10. Made me look like an idiot. I now have a personal vendetta against this method. Total score for method 1, 3 out of 10. Method 2 was worlds better than Method 1. It was as enjoyable as a challenging game, so 7.5 out of 10. It was pretty easy all in all. The only hard part was keeping count of how many times I restarted the song and continuing to retry after every mistake. So 7 out of 10. This method took roughly 5 to 6 hours, and in terms of how well it worked for me, I'd say it worked pretty well, 9.5 out of 10, giving it the total score of 8 out of 10. Method 3 was scary going in, because it felt like a lot of steps, but it really wasn't that many. It was just very detailed. It felt more enjoyable because of how fast I made progress and got to listen to other songs as a part of the method. It's worth saying here that for the other methods, I avoided listening to any other music in fear that I'd forget what I learned. But then at times it felt very drawn out, almost like I was being held back, so 8.5 out of 10 enjoyability. It wasn't the easiest. It required me to be very conscious about what I struggled with, and I had to be hyper aware of my own habits in terms of timing and such. So 6.5 out of 10 for easiness. That entire process took 7 hours, and as for how well it worked for me, the extra attention it forced me to give to details really paid off, because I feel I progress a lot faster with this method, and I definitely have more of a solid understanding of the song. Though it took around the same time as the previous method because of the added steps of learning how it felt all together and memorizing the lyrics before learning the music, but because of that, 10 out of 10 effectiveness, bringing its total score to 9 out of 10. The results. The best method from this experiment is Method 3, the method that makes you, or rather guides you, to learn the little details about the songs and your own habits. By getting the memorization of the lyrics out of the way quicker, it allows you to have more confidence to focus on how the music ties in. But I'd say I only recommend this method if you have time to focus solely on learning the song. It's a very conscious method. You can't be doing other stuff while using this method to learn. I would recommend the second method if you had less time and were a little busier. It still requires some consciousness, but I was still able to play games on the side for some of the process. I wasn't able to do that for the third method. As for the first method, I'm sure you know what I'm gonna say. It's horrible. I didn't even really learn. I don't think learning a song with that method in a reasonable amount of time is doable. In no way do I see this method being useful, because at some point you're just kind of passive listening, almost tuning it out, and you don't really learn anything. You get like a surface level knowledge of the song you're listening to, you'll learn the melody, but for the time it takes, it's just not worth it. Final thoughts. This experiment took a toll on my brain. It's been a while since I made myself learn something so fast. And I learned a lesson. Taking time to learn details and being observant of the learning process makes for a very solid foundation of understanding of the subject. Also, that I can learn a song in 7 hours if I try hard enough. Also, I now sympathize for retail workers during Christmas. The mental toil caused by listening to only one song on repeat for hours on end should be studied. But not by me. I'm done. Hi, if you're still watching, thanks, and I hope you enjoyed. My name is Paprika Chirus. I like researching and learning anything that I want to know. So if you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit subscribe and the bell and the silly thumbs up icon that validates all my efforts I put in. Thanks! See you soon! Bye bye! Da 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 da